It was an exciting day for Vyelle and his classmates as they arrived at the museum for their school excursion. The air buzzed with excitement as their teacher explained that they would explore ancient artifacts and solve a special museum puzzle by the end of the trip. Vyelle stood next to his close friend Annie, while a newer friend, Vihn, joined them. Vihn was a transfer student from Vietnam, and though he sometimes struggled with English, Vyelle and Annie had become close to him. As the class entered the museum, they marveled at the towering statues and ancient relics. Their teacher led them to the puzzle room, where a massive jigsaw puzzle depicting the museum's famous exhibits was waiting for them. "This puzzle requires teamwork," the teacher announced. "Be patient, work together, and remember, it's not about who finishes first, but how you work as a team." Vyelle was eager to get started, but he noticed Vihn hanging back. Vihn, usually shy around others because of his English, didn't say much in class, and sometimes a few students teased him. But Vyelle knew Vihn was incredibly smart. He had been a top student back in Vietnam. "Hey Vihn," Vyelle called, walking over with Annie. "Want to work with us on the puzzle? We could use your help." Vihn smiled gratefully and joined them, though he was still quiet. Together, the three of them began sorting the puzzle pieces by color and shape. While Vyelle and Annie eagerly worked on placing pieces, Vihn took his time, observing the big picture. "I think this piece goes here," Annie said, pushing a puzzle piece into a spot, but it didn't quite fit. Vyelle, with his usual determination, tried a few more pieces quickly, but none seemed to work. "We need to be patient," Vihn finally spoke, his voice soft but certain. "Look closely at the patterns." He pointed to a tiny detail that Vyelle and Annie had missed. Vyelle paused, realizing that he had been rushing. "You're right, Vihn," he said, feeling a bit humbled. He had thought he could figure it out quickly, but Vyhn's careful approach was what they really needed. The three of them started to work together more patiently, taking Vyhn's lead. Slowly but surely, they began fitting the pieces together. Vyhn's quiet focus and careful eye made a big difference, and the puzzle began to take shape. As they worked, some of their classmates noticed their progress. A few who had previously teased Vihn for his English now watched in amazement, as Vihn guided the team to solve the puzzle. Vyelle felt proud of how Vihn had stepped up, showing everyone his true abilities, not through competition, but through quiet humility and patience. By the time they placed the final piece, their teacher came over smiling. "Great work, you three. You showed real teamwork and patience," she said, impressed by their progress. Vyelle looked at Vihn, feeling a deep sense of respect. "You really helped to see things differently," he said, patting Vihn on the back. "I'm glad we worked together." Vihn smiled shyly but proudly. "Thanks, I'm just happy to be part of the team." As the day went on, more classmates approached Vihn, no longer teasing him but asking for his help and recognizing his talents. Vyelle and Annie felt proud of their friend, knowing that it was Vyhn's quiet strength that had led them to solve the puzzle. When the excursion ended, Vyelle reflected on what he had learned that day, not just about ancient artifacts, but about the importance of humility and patience. Sometimes the person who doesn't speak the loudest has the most valuable insights, and working together with kindness and understanding can lead to the greatest achievements. And so, the day at the museum became not just a lesson in history, but a lesson in friendship, humility, and the power of patience.